Baseball America recently released their list of the top 100 prospects in all of baseball. In this video, I'm going to go through their top 10 and give some thoughts about the 10 players they have selected as their best up-and-coming players in the sport. Before we start, however, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, like the video, and comment some prospects down below that you think should be on this list. It'll come as no shock that the Dodgers' newest international signing and prize of the offseason, Roki Sasaki, would land at number 1 on the list. While in Japan, Sasaki put up an ERA of 2.10 in 4 NPB seasons. Sasaki is also a player who's going to put up high strikeout numbers, as in total, he has 505 in those 4 seasons. In 2022, 23, and 24 respectively, he has put up 173, 135, and 129 when it comes to the strikeout. The best season of Sasaki's career, many would say, is 2022, where he put up an ERA of 2.02. In this season as well, he put up a career high in strikeouts with 173. In 2023, his ERA dropped to 1.78. However, he only pitched in 91 innings. Now, it shouldn't come as a shock that Sasaki is number 1 on this list, as well as an early favorite to win Rookie of the Year. The Dodgers were able to get their guy that many expected them to get, so it will be interesting to see how Roki Sasaki will be able to adjust to the MLB and the talent that it has. Roman Anthony is a prospect that has been surging up many boards over the last few years, and this time around he finds himself as the second best in all of baseball. Last season, Roman Anthony of the Red Sox organization found himself in AAA by the end of 2024, where he played in 35 games. In those games, Anthony put up an impressive slash line of 344, 463, 519, and 983. He as well had 3 homers and 20 RBIs. His performance in AA last season earned him a promotion after hitting 15 home runs there. He as well had an OPS of 873 in AA. The outfielder in the Red Sox organization is only 20 years old. However, I really think this could be the year where he sees more time in the MLB. Jackson Jobe of the Detroit Tigers landed at number 3 on the list. Last season, Jobe found himself making the MLB towards the end of the year and was able to get some time out of the bullpen with the Detroit Tigers. He only pitched in 4 MLB innings last year, but in those 4, he only allowed 1 hit, a walk, and struck out 2. When looking at his minor league career, he has been basically going throughout the organization every year. For example, last year with high A, double A, and triple A, he put up a 2.36 ERA. This was over 91 2/3 innings of work. Jobe only pitched in 2 AAA games last year before his promotion to the Tigers. It'll be interesting to see where the Tigers will end up starting him at in 2025. The Red Sox land their second prospect in the top 5, and it's second baseman Christian Campbell. Last season, Campbell went from high A and made it all the way to AAA. In 85 AAA plate appearances, he put up a slash line of 286, 412, 486, and 898. He as well hit 4 home runs and had 17 RBIs. In his complete 2024 minor league seasons, he had 20 home runs and 77 RBIs. So Campbell is going to be definitely a run producer. He as well is going to provide some sneaky pop when it eventually makes it up to Boston. Just like fellow top prospect Roman Anthony, Campbell is still young at only being 22 years old. However, he will more than likely be in the major leagues at some point in 2025. Rounding out the top 5 is Walker Jenkins from the Twins. Jenkins, who is only 19 years old, made it all the way to AA last season. However, he only played in 6 games, so we are going to look at what he did in high A. While there, he put up a slash line of 290, 382, 481, and 863. He has all had 3 home runs and 17 RBIs. Last year, Jenkins ended up playing in 34 games while in high A, which is 1 more game than the 33 he played at in low A last year. Jenkins more than likely will spend most of 2025 in AA. However, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of him making it to AAA by the end of the year. At number 6 is current Washington National Dylan Crews. Crews was promoted to the MLB last year, so out of all the players on this list, he has the most big league experience. Last year, in 31 games in the MLB, he put up a slash line of 218, 288, 353, and 641, as well as hitting 3 home runs with 8 RBIs. He as well had 12 stolen bases. Now, it kind of did look rough, but I think he will be just fine. Many people have him amongst the favorites to win NL Rookie of the Year in 2025, so it'll be interesting to see how Crews can build off of a slower start in the majors than people expected. He was the number 2 overall pick in the 2023 draft, so I do think he will adjust well and have a very solid year. At number 7 on the list is Pirates pitching prospect Bubba Chandler. Last season, Chandler ended the year with AAA Indianapolis, where he pitched in 39 1/3 innings of work. In those starts, he put up an ERA of 1.83, so it was a really solid stint there. In those 39 1/3 innings of work, he has struck out 54 batters. So basically, the Pirates have found yet again another flamethrower for their rotation to add to Paul Skeens and Jared Jones, who are already throwing the ball hard. Chandler is only 22 years old and will more than likely make it to the big leagues in 2025, and who knows? Last year, Jared Jones was able to break camp in the spring. Maybe Chandler can do the same. As a Pirates fan, I would personally love that. At number 8 is Chase Dollander of the Colorado Rockies. Last season was Dollander's first in minor league baseball, where he got as high as Double-A by the end of the year. In Double-A, he pitched in 48 innings of work and had an ERA of 2.25. Combined with his ERA in High A, he had an ERA last year across both of those minor league seasons of 2.59. In his entire first minor league season, he has put up 169 strikeouts. So an overall impressive first season. I see Dollander as someone who will probably get a little bit more time in Double-A, but will more than likely be in Triple-A really soon. With him already being 23, I wouldn't be shocked as well if he at least gets one inning of work in the majors by the end of the year. Andrew Painter of the Philadelphia Phillies is number 9 in the top 10. Painter, who is currently 21 years old, hasn't pitched in the minor leagues since 2022, however did come back to pitch in the Arizona Fall League this past fall. While there, he made 6 total starts and put up an ERA of 2.30. He as well had 18 strikeouts to only 4 walks, so after missing a large amount of time, he put up a very impressive Fall League showing. The highest he made it within the Phillies organization was Double-A Reading, where he will more than likely start out. However, I could see him being placed in Triple-A to get him better prepared for a possible MLB appearance in 2025, which I could completely see happening. The final player on Baseball America's top 10 list is Noah Schultz of the Chicago White Sox. Schultz, who is only 21 years old, had made it as high as Double-A, where he finished last season. While in Double-A, he pitched in 61 innings of work and put up an ERA of 1.48 and put up 73 strikeouts with 17 walks. So overall, a very impressive showing. I completely expect him to mainly see time in Triple-A this year, but with how the White Sox are looking, I could easily see him being a part of the 2025 rotation at some point. So those are the top 10 prospects in baseball according to Baseball America. Did they miss anyone? Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment any prospects you think that they missed down below or just got snubbed from the top 10. As always, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time.